Little change in scenery this week. That's what happens when you still live with your parents and they want to go to bed. They don't want to hear you talk about comic books. Anyway. Oh, by the way, spoilers for Iron Man 3. If you haven't seen it, too bad. So it was announced that Sir Ben Kingsley and Marvel were working on a project together in secret. Aside from Kingsley's comments that certain members of the Iron Man 3 crew were involved in this project, literally nothing else is known about what's going on. Now, it's reasonable to assume that this project has something to do with Sir Ben's character from Iron Man 3, Trevor Slattery, aka the fake Mandarin. I hope everybody knows that by now. The movie came out in March? Could you imagine, though, if this was for a completely different character? That would be a mind f***. I mean, Marvel would never cast one actor to be two characters. Anyway, let's assume he is reprising the role of Trevor Slattery. What could it be for? It could be that he's doing one of those Marvel one-shot short films that they like to put on all their Blu-rays. That could be interesting, getting an Academy Award-winning actor with a Sir in his name to do a short film based on a comic book character. And those don't last more than 15 minutes, so that seems like the right amount of time for this kind of character. I mean, I liked Trevor Slattery in Iron Man 3, and I thought Kingsley was great in it, but I don't know if I could take a whole movie of, they gave me this palace, and they gave me this house, and this plastic surgery, and they gave me things. I can't promise that I won't do that again. But there's been some fan theory going on that maybe this is Marvel trying to turn Trevor Slattery into the Mandarin that we see in the comic books. This grand wizard type character with 10 magic rings and wacky shit. I'm not so sure that's a good idea. The whole purpose of Trevor was to be a joke, a non-threat. To have him go from pretending to be the Mandarin to actually being the Mandarin changes the purpose of the character, which was, in all honesty, to highlight the silliness in all supervillain concepts. Because let's not lie to each other anymore. Supervillains are silly. But let's say they do go that route. Would the Mandarin still be a serious threat then? Yeah, I know I just said supervillains are silly, but the best ones always pose a serious threat to their respective heroes. The Mandarin of Iron Man 3 was created to be the idea of ultimate evil, to be a boogeyman that everybody in the world will fear. To have a character like Trevor, who is a silly character, and have him morph into a serious villain, would the average audience member take that seriously? I know I wouldn't. I wouldn't be able to see an imposing figure of death and doom. All I would see is, my name is Trevor Slattery. Don't touch the face, I'm an actor. Okay. Promise that's the last time for this video. I'm sure whatever Marvel decides to do will make sense and fit within the grand cinematic universe they've worked so hard to create. They're not going to take a silly character and have him do a complete 180 into a super serious villain. I mean, that'd be like killing off a character and then giving him a TV show. Wait. That's just what I think. Tell me what you think in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Be sure to pick up Daredevil 32 this week. Thanks for watching. Calculating experience, I didn't do anything.
Wait, you know what? We talked about this in a video. We talked about this not having local multiplayer.
We need to pay more attention to our own videos.